Justin Bieber is here. That's right, he already shut down Times Square with his lovely wife, Hailey. They're headed to our studio right now.
Welcome back to the show. Thanks so much for coming back.
Thank you for continuously allowing me to come here.
What do you mean? We love you here. There's so much I want to get into here, but first I just want to, everything's going on with you and Justin. You've had a rough couple of months. How is everything going?
Everything's good. I'm doing okay. My health scale.
Is Hailey still obsessing over Selena even though she's already getting so dragged down because of the mess that she started? Well, rumor has it that she had stalked Selena before when Justin and Selena were still dating. Because of this drama that Hailey started, fans did some digging and found out a lot of things. For instance, they uncovered this old tweet from Hailey where she was hyping Justin and Selena's relationship. Obviously, she was just like most of us during her teenage fangirling years. But this fangirling moment turned into obsession and is now making her insecure about her marriage and place in Justin's life. Many people are saying that Hailey should just sit tight and not get involved or involve innocent people in any controversies because she already fulfilled one of her teenage dreams. I mean, who would have thought that a fan will be able to marry Justin Bieber? I bet that many of you can remember Justin and Hailey's first meeting. They were introduced by Hailey's father on one of Justin's shows. Lucky for her, because if not for the connections of her father, she would not be living the dream today. They became closer since then and eventually became friends. It was easy for Hailey to do that anyway since her family got some influence and she's already acquainted with a lot of A-listers at such a young age. She grew up getting almost everything that she wants. That is why now that she's supposed to be grown up and mature enough for her age, she's still behaving and acting out like a high school diva and bully. Anyway, she's surrounded by like-minded people, so we can never really expect her to be different from them. Not many of you might know about this, but the fans surely have an idea about everything that happened between Selena and Justin before. In 2018, Selena was struggling with mental health issues which required her to check into a psychiatric rehab. Around that same time, Justin was reported to have had a breakdown because of what happened to Selena. You see, he always has a soft spot for her no matter what happens. While Justin is having a breakdown, he stays with their pastor and is probably praying for Selena's fast recovery. At the same time, Hailey made sure that she's updated about what's happening to Selena. So without any reason, she drove around Selena's home with their pastor's wife. Why did she do that though? To ensure that Selena was really dealing with something? Oh boy, the things the love can make you do. In this case, Hailey has crossed a lot of boundaries and did a lot of crazy stuff just to make Justin stay with her. She was obsessing over Selena because she does not want to lose Justin in the first place. She knows that there are still a lot of lingering feelings between the two and Justin could still be really vulnerable when it comes to Selena. That is why she's always on the lookout. But to be honest, poor Hailey felt the need to do all of these things just because she was not getting any assurance from her own husband. I mean, when she started dating Justin, she should have already known that she could never be Selena, and that she could never replace her in Justin's life. Even though it was a hard truth to swallow, she got to live with Justin's lack of commitment, just so she could spend the future with him. When Justin asked her to marry him, they actually came from a 2-year breakup, so it was pretty surprising that she agreed right away. Obviously, she was so elated at the moment that she was not able to think of different possibilities that could happen in their relationship. But before we get deeper into the video, if you love Selena Gomez and support her for always being the bigger person, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel right away. I will always keep you on the loop about the latest happenings in their lives and more.
A lot of the hate and the perpetuation comes from like, oh, you stole him. And I guess maybe that just comes from like the fact that they wished that like he had ended up with someone else, and that's fine. Like, you can wish that all you want, but that's just not the case. She has been in this industry much longer than I have, and maybe there's something that she knows about, like it wouldn't fix anything. Everyone is just trying to like create separation, even though there's clearly like not always separation. I have no expectation. I would never expect someone to do that for me. Like, she doesn't owe me anything. I don't owe, neither of us owe anybody anything except like respect. I respect her a lot, and I think that like there's just no expectations. If that was something that she felt was necessary.
Apparently, Hailey's attempt to ruin Selena's celebration for her Rare album has been planned all along. There are hearsays that talked about Hailey and her stylist for spying on Selena just so they could get information about her album. If you're wondering what the reason is for doing this, then that is because they want to outshine her in the release of the album. This girl is really getting on more people's nerves every day. So that explains why she suddenly appeared at the same restaurant where Selena was celebrating the release of her album. A lot of people actually talked about this and even created a buzz online. Hailey and her friend Madison Beer went to the same restaurant where Selena and her friends are having fun. She must have used her stalking skills once again to locate where Selena is. She did not only come to the resto, but she also ruined the vibe by asking the staff to only play Justin songs. But what for? Just to interrupt the people who were initially there to have fun? Why is she always getting out of the way to shade Selena and do something to her? But in these instances that I mentioned, Selena never once makes a big deal out of it. She never tried to throw shade at Hailey even though she was being too obvious in her stints to hate on Selena. That is why it is really outrageous that these days Hailey's fans and some other people who don't have an idea about what happened to them and what Hailey did to her in the past are suddenly claiming that Selena is the one who cannot move on and that she's the one being obsessed. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Selena has long been living a quiet life free from all the issues related to Justin. But then Hailey involved her once again in a drama that Selena does not give a care in the first place. Is Hailey ever going to stop these subtle attacks and jabs towards Selena? I would love to know your thoughts, so comment them down below.
I just don't want to I don't want to read stuff because I don't want to read negative stuff and then be upset, you know.
Accidentally laminated my brows.
I'm your host, Garrett Dumble, and you're watching The Late Late Show.
Thanks for having me back.
So happy to be here.
This week was so stressful. Find it hard not to cry.
You're so disrespectful at this moment, Selena.
I get to sit here and have this lovely chat with you.
Two legends. I mean,
We are.
You guys are not even close to being legends.
So it's just a dream.
gosh.
Weird.
Yeah, this is so
Stylist that teamed up with Hailey was also saying a lot of things behind her back. She even claimed that it was all thanks to her that Hailey was able to pull off her style. Not only that, but the stylist believes that she should be given more credit because it was also because of her that Hailey caught Justin's eyes in the first place. Although that is a bit of a stretch, Hailey should have learned by then that a lot of people that she surrounds herself with are not actually true to her, and most of them are out to get her or turn their backs against her once the going gets tough. Just like what Kylie did to her. Even though Kylie was so into her petty plot to shade Selena through the random eyebrow fight, she still had the guts to ignore Hailey in the recent Vanity Fair's after party. If Hailey only knows how to choose her friends wisely, maybe she would not be getting such backlash as she was able to get away from the controversies as well. Yes, there are some people who are being too hard on her with regards to the criticisms towards Hailey. But no matter what she did and started, no one deserves to be hated like that. Hailey should not try to involve Selena in any other mess because not only Selena's fans are going to come after her, but a lot of other artists and celebs will back her up. It has been so long already, so Hailey should know by now who she should not mess with. This stylist that we've been talking about seems like she's got her own obsession towards Selena. That is why both her and Hailey are determined to drag Selena. What could be the problem of this stylist though? She might want to get Selena's attention so much, or she once wished to work with her but never had the chance to do so. As I mentioned, when Madison Beer appeared with Hailey in the restaurant, people were quick to cancel her as well. Many of Madison's fans were actually disappointed in her for supporting Hailey with what she did. Her Instagram account at that time was actually flooded with mean comments as well. But Selena has no problems cutting off people like Madison Beer because who is she anyway compared to her? She unfollowed Madison on Instagram, and that just strengthened the theories about what they did to Selena. Madison and Hailey were even trying so hard not to be seen by the paparazzi. They even asked the lights in the back door to be turned off. I mean, how stupid can they be to think that they can start going there and leaving the place without anyone noticing? I swear, these people are being extra most of the time for nothing. But once again, Selena came to the rescue and even defended Madison for betraying Selena. She commented on the post saying, "This is disgusting reading all of this. This wasn't intentional whatsoever. I'm so disappointed that people would speak to someone like this. I have known Madison since she was a baby and watched her continue to become the woman that she is. There is no issue. But we know that Selena was just being kind, as that is the type of person that she is anyway. It would not be a surprise if Hailey would start another drama once this issue dies down. Many might still be hoping for Hailey to change and stop being a mean brat that she is right now. But that is something that we will find out sooner or later, because right now, even her husband looks like he's had enough of his own wife. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out these videos.